It was the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up a sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, and Donner, and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up on the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rode. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." The night before Christmas, day 24. Whew, I can't believe that we made it. I cannot believe we made it. This has been so much fun. You guys are the best. I'm trying to think of a way we can do this periodically throughout the year where you guys can try the same coffees that I'm drinking and we can drink them together like this. Is that something you'd be interested in? Let me know below. We're going to rock this 24. Also, this is the second episode today. It's the Christmas Eve special. I figured it made more sense to do this one today than dropping it tomorrow. So you get 2 in one day. I want to say stone fruit. It's actually quite raspberry-like. This is very nice coffee. It's very fruity. The only other coffee that I had like this that I can remember was day 3, which was the anaerobic Columbia. It's so much raspberry. I just get so much raspberry, blackberry. Like it kind of tastes like a fruit parfait. It's got to be one of those weird processes. I don't think it's an Ethiopian. I'm not going to get fooled again on that. I don't think it's a Kenya. It's not, the acidity's not round enough for the Kenya, you know? I know my Kenyas. I want to say Colombia, but it could be Costa Rica as well. But it doesn't have any of that molasses kind of cookiness. You know, it's Christmas Eve. It's the time of miracles, and we're going for a miracle here. We're going for a Hail Mary. I gotta go with Colombia on this one. Some weird processed Colombia. It tastes exactly like the day 3 one. Oh. Columbia, lock it in. Oh my God. It's a Columbia. Columbia Jesus. On the day of Christ's birth, almost the eve of Christ's birth, it's a Columbia anaerobic geisha. Okay, so it's an anaerobic Columbia. It's called Jesus Barahona. It's from Onyx, and that, we did it. We are a 500 team. We are 12 and 12, 50% chance of getting it right. That's huge. Merry Christmas to the ground. Oh my gosh, what a fun month. What a fun month doing this with you guys. Thank you to everyone who's been watching these vlogs. I've got a ton of ideas for new vlogs coming in the new year. I just, like, when you're doing this Vlogmas, you get so many more ideas for vlogs, but I want to be able to spend a little bit more time. I wrote down a list of vlogs that I want to make right into the new year, and I think you'll enjoy them. So all the new people here, people who haven't watched this channel and just kind of came during this, thank you for being here. I hope you get some value out of this channel in the near future. So Merry Christmas to all of you, and I will see you in the new year. This is a really good coffee, by the way.